Alright guys, in today's video we're looking at yet more superb fan film projects that you really need to check out. And we're going to begin with Star Wars Bright Star, an award-winning fan film written and directed by Raphael Hebert. It tells the story of a fugitive family whose past has caught up with them. Lord Asher, a vicious Sith ruler, is trying to conquer territory in the Outer Rim to galvanize warring factions against the Jedi, and is looking for a powerful weapon. There's some space shots in there, and they're very well done, but the film primarily takes place on a planet on location. And I really think some of the direction and shots are brilliantly put together. It's a nice looking film, the acting is very good, and the lightsaber fights and choreography are brilliant. It's 20 minutes long, and it really feels like an actual Star Wars story, which is more than I can say for a lot of official productions that I've seen of late. Now, something different next, a Halo fan film. This is called Dawn Under Heaven. This is also very impressive. It was actually made back in 2019, and according to the description, it says, a futuristic war film based on the Halo franchise. Dawn Under Heaven takes place during the fall of Planet Reach by the Covenant Armada in the year 2552. It's a story about friendship, hope, and sacrifice in the face of overwhelming odds. And it was directed by Wade Wojcik, and written by himself and Travis Hargreaves. The Covenant Armada has located the planet Reach, and with defenses gone, the only hope is UNSC Under Heaven. It's returned for its most important mission. The sets, green screening, visual effects, lighting, and costumes are brilliant, very authentic, and they really help to elevate the film. They've captured the feel of the Halo series, and although it's obvious that the film doesn't have a big budget or anything, it's amazing what they achieved here, because this looks like a TV movie quality production, and everything about it looks like something that was made for TV. I could absolutely see this being on television. From a storytelling perspective, I cared about the characters, it's paced really well, and they packed a lot of story into 30 minutes. And I have to say, I wasn't a big fan of the Halo games or anything, so Halo fans will definitely get more out of this than me. But in my opinion, this film has a bit of a Starship Troopers feel about it as well, which is something I really liked. Now, before I go very much further, I have to say it is with some great reluctance that I've returned to X. Yeah, I came off Twitter voluntarily back in 2017, and I've returned because it turns out, and this seems a bit odd to me, but the best way of contacting YouTube support is not directly through YouTube itself, but through X. So it's kind of prudent to have a presence there. Also, there's another Dave Cullen on there who's also an author, and sometimes people tweet at him thinking it's me. So to avoid confusion, my official handle on X is @DaveCullenShow. Not difficult to remember. So, don't feel obliged to follow me or anything. I'm not going to be on there all that often, but I will post my videos now and again. Okay, so next up, a Marvel fan film. This is a SpiderMan fan film, actually from 9 years ago, which I only just saw now. I don't know how I missed this one. It's called Marvel Knights SpiderMan, a fan film, and it's a short and sweet one. It's directed, shot, and edited by Jesse Skimeka. A young Peter Parker intervenes when there's a bank robbery and has a fight with the criminals in the alley. And I like how rough and ready this Spider-Man is. He doesn't have some elaborate suit. He's just a kid with a mask wearing a hoodie. And it actually works really well. It's very grounded vigilantism. Props to the stunt choreographer, Jesse Acosta. Some great fight moves in here. And it's a simple and fun Spider-Man movie, and it just works really well. It's 5 minutes. Finally, we'll conclude with a Star Trek fan film published in late 2023, and it's from Avalon Fan Films. It's a very special one, and I think a great celebration of Star Trek canon. It's called Crisis on Infinite Excaliburs. So it's basically a Star Trek multiverse homage to DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths. The description reads, Commander Michaela Allenby, an adventurous young scientist, must use her expertise to stop a crisis that threatens the multiverse. Amongst all the possible realities, she learns to value herself and the life she has. So this one was written by Joshua Irwin and directed by him and Tyler Donovan. And it's 41 minutes long, so that's basically like a full episode of Star Trek. It's a light-hearted one. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just a lot of fun. It actually crosses over with more than just other Star Trek universes, but other franchises as well. Like the Orville is in there and Stargate as well. So very unique. It's just a really fun one to watch with all the different variations of characters and ships and how they interact. And they've done a very good job meticulously getting all of the details right in terms of uniforms and bridge sets and other visuals that you would expect. And I believe this fan film makes use of the original series sets from Star Trek Continues, so the production values are brilliant. And there's other Avalon fan films that you can check out on their channel as well. All of these fan films are linked below, so I hope you'll give them a watch and enjoy them. That about does it for now, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.